proving they belong in the NBA. He has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him we're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
B.A., it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clemens. They get the rebound. And rejected. 1:44 left in the 1st quarter. Here's Farmer. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And that one's good.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Here's Goodwin. 8 points in his last time out. To the middle. Ellis passes to Goodwin. The 3. Cleared away by Wells.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Farmer. Pass to Wells. Here's Sims. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shooting well so far at 48% to the paint. Here's Ellis. He has 6 to snap the cold streak. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field. Shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Here's Farmer. Pass to Sims. Here's Farmer. Jacks up a 3. Here's Sims. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The baskets were coming early and often in the 1st quarter. They're up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Ellis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Farmer. There's the drive. Dunks it hard with 1 hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Gets it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Shooting just 32% here in the second. To the inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Cox. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Three-pointer. The rebound by Sims.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Cox. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Ellis. It's not going to go for him. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Farmer, the pass to Sims. Here's Farmer. Give him 8 points now. The shot from the low post is good. Farmer's got 10. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cox. To end the run. And he banks in the layup. Cox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Ellis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cox. Launches a 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Here's Farmer. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They're up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name.
Now it's time to check in. And that is going to do it.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Here's Goodwin. Give him 8 points now. He's defended by Hayes. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And it's Ellis in at the 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Brand. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. Here's Brand. The 3-ball. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Farmer. He's got 16. Can't get it to drop. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Brand. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Ellis passes to Brand. And down it goes. 2 points. Brand's got his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Farmer. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Goodwin. Give him 8 points now. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the Wildcats. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
Hughes, he's checked in for Hayes. Buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Farmer. And the layup is good off the glass. Farmer's got 20 points. Shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Pass to Foster, over to the wing. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Brand. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Farmer. 20 points for him. To the wing, right side. Pass to Hughes. Now Sharp. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. There's 6 seconds left in the third. 1 second left. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...
Let's meet your home team.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to...
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got Hayes, and it's Cam. So it's the visitors now. Down by 15. Puts it up from 12. Count that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
We've got Wells, and it's Hayes in at the 3 slot. 6 to shoot. Royal can't get it to go. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Waters. Here's Farmer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Waters passes to Farmer. They get it back. Sims kicks to Hayes. Here's Farmer, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Wells. Hayes, bounce pass. Waters. A three-pointer is right on target. Waters got 9 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Back to Jackson. From outside the arc, that one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
1:05 left here in the second. Here's Farmer. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Starks. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And here's Hayes. Here's Farmer. Softly drops in the floater. Farmer's got 7 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Royal. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And he drives in. The rebound by Farmer. Getting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. To the left side wing. They set the screen. Waters can't get it to go. On the wing, Jackson over Hayes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, Fury. And next up, here's... And that about wraps it up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Butler, he's jammed in for Starks. And the home team has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Royal. And he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
He's out there with Wells. Then it's Sharp, and it's Farmer in at the 2. To the middle, here's Wells. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Farmer. Sharp trying to break free. Farmer, good. Farmer's got 9 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Royal. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 25.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Farmer, good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And so here's the home team, leading by 12. Down low, here's Butler. It's tipped.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Farmer passes to Hayes over Butler. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Royal. He's got 15. That's 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Farmer. Pass to Wells. Butler with the steal. 1:09 left to play in the third. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. All alone. It's good. 15 points in the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Wells. Pass to Farmer. To the paint. Wells' shot is good. Wells has got his first 2 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Butler on the way. Covered by Hayes. The layup off target.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Farmer. There's the screen. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up by 7. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now... And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.